Valadriel the Mad. Today I come to you with my completed Elven city. Let the walkthrough begin. We shall begin with this beautiful portal tree. Again, thank you to whoever put this up on the Nexus mods. Awesome. Bottom level is my custom farms. You can see some of my elven farmers. I got some deer. Got some more farms over here. My elven farmers seem to have wandered. I had a bunch of them. Here we go. Another elven farmer. And that is our farms. You might notice these little fruit trees everywhere. These are fruit trees by Horm. I also recommend taking his Fancy Foods mod, which adds a bunch of recipes using the different fruit trees. Going upstairs. You guys saw this, or anyone that saw the previous video already saw a lot of this bottom level, but I just expanded it. I put more defenses over here, as you can see, and I'll show you later. I put stake walls around the entire vicinity, and those little gaps in the walls are actually from these ballistas shooting through them, so works out pretty well. Over here, we've got the little Elven farmer's house from the first video. Not much changed over here, but I ended up adding a bunch more to this bottom level. Oh, sorry, technical difficulties. There we go. This tree is in the way. Got some more defenses. Mostly all the building the defenses was just from realizing what was getting knocked down. And yeah, I've got Elven Rangers hanging around the defenses as well. The archers are pretty effective for that. The melee will actually run downstairs and attack. Over here, I've got an Elven Ranger's house. Got a lot of clutter pieces in here. I love clutter, just adds a lot of detail to whatever you're doing. Continuing along this path, go down these stairs slightly. Got more defenses. Over here, some more defenses. As I'm sure you guys have noticed, I got this big open area over here that I haven't done anything with. That's because I've already saved this build into a plan build that's over 10,000 pieces, and I'm eventually going to publish it so that you guys can go ahead and build it in your own world if you want. And you can just add to the Elven Village, you can continue the theme, or, just give you guys room to grow. Over here, we've got a little, I keep forgetting, I'm going to get stuck if I go that way. Got a little elven storage facility. These barrels are all Odin barrels, I believe. That's what they're called. They're great little decorative pieces. And then you also got some those. There you go, some fruit crates. This is also from. The fruit crates come with the fancy foods from Horm's mod, but it's all connected to the orchards that you saw downstairs. Continuing the tour. Upstairs. Probably should rethink the placement of those stairs. Oh, hello dear. You're supposed to be downstairs. Let's just knock you off. There we go. Hello, citizen. Over here, we've got the carpenter's house. This is his work area and where he does business, of course. And then over here in the back, sir, please get out of the way. Appreciate it. Where he lives with his wife. Yeah, this is all clutter over here. All right, continue the tour. See if I can. I can't jump out the window. I'm sure you guys remember my little honey farms. And then if we continue up these steps or stairs, you guys remember my middle class elven household. Nothing really changed here. Apparently, Mr. and Mrs. Middle Class Elves aren't talking to each other right now. It's very sad. Marital difficulties. Continuing the tour. This is the final set of stairs. Hello, citizen. Ah, my favorite place, the bar. I ended up making this just a little too tall for the elves. But yeah, you can work with it in your head. So this is the front of the bar. Here's the back of the bar. My elves are vegetarians, so in addition to their choice of beverages, you can always get fruit, veggies, some honey. This is how elves get down, apparently, in my Valheim world. Just work with it. That backsplash was my attempt at a glass backsplash. I think something is coming, and a dragon of some sort is shooting my roof off. Oh well, I'm gonna have to take care of that later. Continuing the tour. How you doing, Mel? Guy spends way too much time at the bar. Anyway, more community honey farming, you know, in case you get peckish. Over here we have Town Square. Got some druids shopping. You know, got some rangers guarding gates. Over here, as you can see, we've got some baked goods being sold and some cocoa fruit and coconuts. I like coconuts for dessert. Personally, I consider it to be a baked good. Oh well, that's just me. And then over here, we have some delicious jams, some potatoes, grapes, apples. Yeah, this is a wild part of town. All right, continuing with the tour. Next stop is the Druid Tower. Bottom level. I could have decorated it more, but I didn't. Ultimately, just because the tree kept getting in the way and it was annoying. So I just magicked it up a little and we're moving on. Second floor is the Druid Library with their many, many books of druiding. Thank you so much, Clutter. Also, Simple Meads. I got some of the Simple Meads is a great mod that adds a bunch of other meads to the game, which just adds a more visual variety to your meads. Continuing the tour to the third level, I'd like to introduce you all to my Druid Council. With their fancy magical potions and books and council-like chairs. And then at the top of the Druid Tower, There's the Druid bonfire, of course. I mean, what self-respecting Druid, doesn't dance naked by a bonfire, And now for the last part of the tour, the now completed castle. Thank you again, more gates. As you can see, look at this banquet for the king and the queen and their guests. Look at this amazing vegetarian sampling. Here we've got the king and queen chilling by their thrones. Metriel, Cernos. He's a shy guy, never wants to show his face. Oh, look, military barracks inside of the castle. Oh, fancy weapons adorning walls. An area for them to hang out, kick it as it will. Temporary sleeping areas for, when they're on shift. As well as some hatches. Some storage. So the idea here is, you got 4 guards on shift at a time, and then you got, 4 guards chilling and resting. What are you doing up there? What I tell you? Get off the table. God, no manners. Come on. Come on. Nope. There we go. Off the table. Well, now he's standing on the chair. Whatever. This guy's obviously a party animal. You know what? While we're here. New name. Party animal. Party animal it is. Some beverages in there. And this is obviously the eating area for the warriors. And I gotta say, that electrical effect from Valheim Armory on the bow, awesome. Very well done. Continuing the tour. No, you stay there. You know how it is. You make friends, and the next thing that you know, they're all attached to you. Now, if we come over here, oh, you should be gone. You're out of place. No one saw that. Anyway, welcome to the castle kitchen. We've got some apiaries and bee smoker. Really just pretty much all the bee stuff from the beehive mod that adds pretty much all those new honey recipes. I actually wasn't sure that it was going to work with a roof that close. Success. But yes, this is the castle's kitchen area. I had a maid back here, but she seems to have wandered. She may have gone upstairs. Yep, there she is. Oh look, the king and queen's armor stands right outside of their royal bedchambers. Got one fireplace, We got a bed for the royal hanky-panky. Yeah. Back here we have a privacy area for the lady while she apparently counts her baubles. And then, of course, because they're royalty, there's a hot tub. And that completes the tour. Let me give you guys the bird's eye view of everything. There you go. I originally had the copper ceilings from, I believe it was Odin's Architecture, but there was a glitch a couple of days ago, and none of the Odin's Architecture pieces loaded, and it ended up messing up a bunch of my builds on this server. So I've decided to go without it and just kind of stick to vanilla building pieces as much as possible. With the exception of just, some fun stuff here and there like the Odin's barrels. So from now on, you guys are mostly just going to see vanilla stuff in my builds. But here's my Elven castle in the trees. Here's kind of a, bird's eye view of everything. I really liked how everything turned out. There's still plenty of room to grow, theoretically. Although I'm sure you guys have noticed that my FPS is at 13. I've built this thing pretty much as much as I can without my computer just turning into nonstop stuttering. And that is it. This is my completed Elven city for anyone that is interested in maybe some ideas, collaborating, maybe developing some stuff together. Please drop a like in the comments and make sure that you drop into my Discord. Thanks.